Hello, everyone, and welcome to Back and Forth with Jaime and Gerald. This is Season 3, Episode 26. We're glad you're here. We glad you here.
I was just going to say something, and I'm like, never mind. Hi, Zane.
We're glad you're here. Thank you for being here. That amazing person is Jaime, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. I'm TarotStache. Thank you very much for being here. We are going to be chatting today and asking each other questions from the cards.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some cards picked out. You are invited to participate with us. You can watch the playback. That's completely awesome. Take a minute to like and subscribe. It's free. It lets YouTube know that you care. There you go.
Care.
You care. We care, Gerald. Give us a thumbs up. And if you really don't care, make sure you hit that thumbs down button twice. And that's probably right there.
Mm-hmm.
As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Really. So there you go. We have got Zane here, Scotty Boy, Hypnicity. It's good to see everybody. And it's wonderful to see people watching. Did you like the thumbnail, Jaime? Did you see the thumbnail?
I didn't.
Okay. It's a close-up of the mom's poppies.
Oh, no shit. Let me go look.
Well, you can't because we're live.
Oh, it won't be. Okay.
You can try. Hi, Julian. Do it. Saint D is here. Good to see you, Saint D.
No.
And
Oh, I did see it. Thank you.
Okay. I thought you might have.
Yeah.
I thought you might have.
Brain fade.
We are we're going back to asking the questions from these little cards.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to catch up with Jaime and say, what do you got for the good of the whole? What's going on?
Well, I didn't talk to you about it, but I do have this in front of me. I brought it upstairs, and I just wanted to say again how impressed I am with the Dream Visions Tarot 3 and the color by Emma. Hi, Jonathan. Aloha. Seed of Light edition. I'm a unicorn, and these are definitely my colors. And the different changes in the cards and stuff, they're just so pretty. I hope you have her on again soon. Because when I saw yours, I know you shared it with me. You had to have. But I mean, look at the inside. I mean, that's just so pretty.
It's a lovely deck.
So anyway, I just wanted to bring it up again because I'm impressed with it, and I keep playing with it. And I mean, look at the back, you guys. It's just glorious.
And please remember, purchase responsibly. Know your limits. We're here to share, not to sell.
Trust me, I'm not trying to sell you on anything. I just wanted to share with Gerald that he was right. It's just very, very pretty.
Well, and here's the back. She did get some gilding. It's quite nice.
Show the edges, will ya?
The card titles are also in gilded, and so the edges are a beautiful matte yellow. Jonathan asks, what's the biggest difference between second and third editions? Emma did a video showing the differences between them. She altered some of the cards. She adjusted the colors. I have not done a comparison because I have been enjoying shuffling the deck. So
and there is no color comparison between the two. I mean, they're completely different between first, second, and third. So this is just a new imagining unicolor color. Yeah. Anyway.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Pamela. So because here's the second edition, and let me pull out. So here's the back of the third edition. Here's the back of the second edition. So the card size is the same. The second edition is a little taller.
Yeah, infinitesimal. Yeah.
And so you can see that. Yeah. And the colors are different. She did adjust all of the wands. Each suit has colors. They're unified by colors. Yeah. Whereas the other ones were not.
Yeah.
So, well, Jonathan, you can't get the color or the first edition because
not anymore.
It's sold out. Cottonwood Heart, it's good to see you.
I think I got the first edition because of Richie, wasn't it? Was it Richie?
Maybe.
Or the two of you? I don't know.
That's anyway. Maybe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the hairs with. You got it.
Yeah. Quite nice. So. All right. Anything else, Jamie, that you want to share with people?
Nothing else they need to know.
There you go. All right. So I don't really have anything else to share, except I would like to. Well, I do have something to share. Please subscribe to the channel. I have got Gem Water tomorrow for a live. On Friday, I actually have creating a YouTube channel, Laugh and Learn Part 2 with Linda de Gonzalez. On Saturday, I have a casual with Selena, Essence of the Moon. So it's quite good.
It's not just you and Linda. You do have another entity in that space.
Oh, Wanda?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, okay, yes. So if you would like to, if you're interested in creating a YouTube channel, Linda and I are sharing stuff from our personal experiences. Your mileage may vary. We encourage you to do your own thing.
Oh, so yeah, for sure.
You're about it. Yeah. Next time, we're going to talk about doing lives. So, and I do want to show people, look at the new merch.
Isn't it cute? I just love it.
Link is in the description for the merch store.
Hi, Debbie.
And, Debbie, hi. Commuter lurking. All right, Jamie.
All righty. Middle.
The exact middle. 2, 2. Okay.
I like that. 2, 2. Okay.
What was the last thing you had to meticulously plan for? And you in chat, tell us what was the last thing you had to meticulously plan for?
In my personal life, nothing, because I plan for nothing in my personal life right now. A vaccine clinic, it was very, very in-depth because it's not where we work. It's actually held in a park, and we have up to 300 people, some clients, but mostly people we don't know show up, and we have to have enough vaccines, enough chips, printers have to work, all the things. So it's very detailed work. And I think we only forgot trash cans this year, so we didn't do too bad.
How often are you doing that?
We just do it once a year. It's our give back. It's, I mean, not to get into monetary things, but I mean, it is our give back to the community. And it's about, I don't know, if I don't include payroll, it's about $10,000 in product that we give away.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's pretty significant. Rabies vaccines are, the exams are free, and all the vaccines are $5 instead of anywhere from 22 up to 50 something. So if you got your cats vaccinated, you were really smart, because it would have cost you like probably $90 to get it done in clinic. So
wow. Okay.
Not including your exam.
There you go. Everybody sip, sip.
Yeah. So that's our big give back. It's something we like to do. It's something we do in conjunction with animal control so that people can get their animals licensed.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cottonwood Heart said, upcoming vacation with my bestie.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Maru said, meticulous planning my budget every month.
Yeah, for sure. That's wise.
Great.
Yeah.
And Linda de Gonzalez is here. I was just updating Linda. We are doing part 2 of creating a YouTube channel on Friday at the same time. So this is good. So the last thing I you had to meticulously plan for was our quilting retreat.
Oh yeah.
Because I showed people some of what I was working on. I promised Jeffrey I would only have 2 bins of fabric to go down, and I had 2 bins of fabric.
Nice.
And that was very good.
Yeah.
Timmy Raven is here. Hello, Timmy. Good to see you. All right, middle. What do you got for me?
How many speeding tickets do you think I've gotten in my life?
Have you gotten? 3.
Well, that's kind of funny because that's the number I thought for you, right at the same time you said 3, but I have never gotten a ticket for speeding. I have gotten a ticket for tinted windows by a state trooper who I will never forget because it's been over 20 years ago. I was working for the attorneys up north, and he pulled me over because he said he couldn't see me through my passenger side window. I rolled up my window and I said, "Can you see that?" I went to court when I knew he wouldn't be there, and the judge, which I won't say his name, but he was getting ready to leave for his time as a judge on Guantanamo. And so he was not in the best of moods, but instead of like a $400 ticket, because the cop wasn't there and he knew me because of the attorneys, I had to pay $25 to the court and walk away.
Sassy to the cops.
Yeah, it's not smart. It is not smart. If I didn't work for the courts, I think it would have been a different story, and I would have been like, yes, sir, I know, sir, blah, blah, blah. But it was dumb. He could totally see me.
Yes.
All right. So I'm saying 3 for you.
I think I've gotten 2.
All right. I'm not so bad off.
So, yeah.
How far over the speed limit? Do you remember?
I got 47 and a 35 and 75 and a 55.
Yeah, I gotta do the 64 thing, man.
But there we go.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a cute question. I know, Annie. Hi.
It's like so.
I'm ridiculous. Yeah. I know.
It's all right. Anya is here as well. Linda said, "I got a warning, but no ticket."
Yeah, Gerald. I know, right? Speed demon.
One of them is I was young and I wasn't paying attention because I was. It doesn't matter.
Young, dumb, and full of what? Sorry. I'd like to pick a card, please. Cheers.
Wow. You got to be careful because, Debbie is driving. We do not want her to drive off of the road.
No, I would want nothing to happen to our Debbie.
All right. Red, dark blue, light blue, or medium blue?
Let's go red.
What subject do you think I thrived in at school, and did I fail any?
Thrived in English, failed in math. I don't think you failed anything, but I'm just going to go with that.
What about you people in the chat? What subject do you think Gerald thrived in at school, and did I fail anything? Timmy said, I get speeding tickets all the time. Kaylee said, meticulous planning, Tana's birthday present. I finished it early even. Yes. Annie Bear said, I once got a ticket for no seatbelt. The cop let me choose between that speeding he had, by the way, just ticketed my ex. Jonathan got one speeding ticket when he was in his 20s, but almost home from a 7-hour drive. Just wanted to drive. Yep. Got pulled over once for going too slow. Annie said, I bet you aced history too. And Purple Moon Tarot is here. Hello. Watch the replay. There you go. Replays are fun, especially if you're listening to them at double speed.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan said, thrived in English and had a hard time with math.
Yeah, I don't like the word fail because I don't think anything is a failure. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Art and literature. Cottonwood did well in both of them. No, I did not fail math. So I did. What?
It was just I don't know.
I don't know. I actually did very well in speech class.
Blah, 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 blah. Talkity, talkity, yuckity, schmuckity. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, most creative people are better at languages and arts than math and sciences. I was not an attentive student. Pamela said, Gerald thrived in literature, struggled in language.
That's interesting, Pamela.
I got an E in basic computer programming at community college. Too much drinking, LOL. Linda failed grade at 12 math because algebra. I got near perfect marks in geometry. Gerald has the gift of gab. Yes, and it's no surprise to Annie either. And Annie Bear got kicked out of both driver's ed. Wow. So the class I did not do well on, which dropped my GPA, was typing.
Really? I am shocked by that.
Nope. Nope. Couldn't do it. I got a C in it. It dropped my GPA. I worked really hard for my grades. I did struggle with some math, but I actually had to work really hard at my grades because the art came very naturally to me, and so did art came naturally to me. So did geometry, actually.
Yeah.
So, Anya also had trouble with typing.
That's interesting. So I know I've told this story, and I know you know this. My mom's mom, my Gammy, she was the Klamath County librarian for a long time. And when we lived in Texas, I was out of school for a year. I had a shoulder injury. And so I had a lot of time on my hands, and I read a lot of books. And she sent me an old 1946 typing book, the kind that opened like a tent kind of thing, and you put next to the typewriter.
Yes, love those.
And I had my mom's Remington. It was not electronic, by the way. And I taught myself how to type. And the folks down at the clinic, they always think it's funny because I have this special light up keyboard in unicorn colors. Of course I do. And it makes nice sounds that don't annoy me, but they can hear me all the way down the hall when I'm typing and I'm going, and they come in and I'm looking at them and I'm still typing, and they're amazed by that.
Yeah, I love it.
That's my grandma.
There you go. So, okay, so Jamie, what subject do I think you thrived in at school? I think you did thrive in English and literature. I think you didn't thrive in well, I don't think you thrived in like trigonometry.
Okay, you were correct on both counts.
Okay. Ooh, that was pretty good. I was going to say like uh, uh, chemistry, but I think you, in your mind, that's just cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the sciences were not a problem. I got to do all kinds of things.
Yeah. Do not lose your home position when you're doing math. Audra, Rose Blue, the magic of touch typing, Linda said. Yes.
Yeah, I had a college professor that I got to have all through the whole thing. So I missed the core math, which was sixth grade, where you learn percentages and shit like that. So it made everything after that just horrible. And so when I got to, you know how you have to do the tests before you go in, unless your stats are like, anyway, I had him through and I got straight A's.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cottonwood Hart said you did well in English, math, and literature.
Nice.
So
not math, but yes, the other two correct.
Moth.
Moth.
Yeah. Moth.
Moth.
Oh, home ec was Nalani's favorite class.
Nice. They didn't have home ec anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I couldn't ever learn to type without looking. Yeah, and it is just practice.
It is just, it's repetitive over and over and over the same sentence, even.
Yes.
Those, you know, the dog jumped over the log, whatever, that, yeah, has all the letters.
Yes.
Yep.
I just bought I think it is a Remington typewriter, manual typewriter from the 1930s. So,
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Cool.
And he loved English and writing, was going college level in 10th grade. I love that.
Nice.
Love that.
I love that. Yeah, my English skills, writing skills really paid off when it came to all the legal classes and stuff, because you have to write briefs and you know, all that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Blue, deepest blue, red.
Deepest. No, let's do a red.
Do a red. Okay. Let's see what we got here, son. You want something ridiculous or something you can answer?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go the ridiculi.
Are you ready, everybody? You get to answer too.
Which I don't know that you and I have talked a lot about this particular subject, but that's okay. What do you think my go-to karaoke song is?
Ooh. I would say it's something by Pink. You just see that? She just poured. That's how dramatic it was. Dramatic. Am I right? Am I right? Is it a Pink song? Is it So What? If Zane is watching, he's like going, so Gerald, that's the only Pink song you know?
That is one of the funnest ones that she does on stage, since I've seen her multiple times. But yeah, I would say that it's Pink. It's either that or the Scorpions from when I was a kid. So yeah, that was hilarious. And hey, I even got it cleaned off. This is the second time that I have had a problem with my coffee today. First time was the Doberman. Second time was me.
That's Annie hilarious. Bear is a big fan of Pink.
Me too. Me too.
Don't Let Me Get Me.
Yep. That's the song.
Nice.
I'm my own worst enemy. You know this, Zane. What about you?
My go-to karaoke song.
What is your go-to?
Here, while you think about it, whilst you think about it, Julianne said, Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart, if I had a song.
Cute. Sorry, I thought you were going to commercial. My apologies.
You wanted me to go to commercial? Okay, here. Okay, hang on, everybody. Welcome. Today's video is sponsored by the word moist. She made me do it. Everyone say it with me. Moist. 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 Don't blame me.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. I could live without you by my side. Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. Is that your song?
No, I don't have a karaoke song.
I know you don't. That's what made that funny. So
I am just like going, no, I don't have a karaoke song. Actually, if I did have a karaoke song, it would probably be Love is a Stranger by Eurythmics.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Mana.
That would be a good one.
Zane, I think that's spot on, dude.
That's a good one, Zane. Either that or Tequila, the way Pee Wee does it.
Oh, Mas Tequila, that one where he does his little dance. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Yeah,
West End Girls.
Yeah.
Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? I'm a music file kind of.
Yes. Oh, here you go. We've got Champagne Supernova. We've got Jim Henson. Yes. Love Eurythmics. Yes.
Let the dogs out. Hey,
let the dogs out.
Where the hell you been? Counting cows?
Where the hell you been? Counting cows. So there you go. I like Big Butts, and it's a good karaoke song.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
I was actually out with people at a karaoke because it was a team building for a theater production we were in, and someone signed me up to do a karaoke song. They used my character name. And, they were calling that character's name, and I'm like, who are they talking about? So anyhow, but oh well. Yeah, there's lots of good ones as time goes by. Dancing Queen, Pat Benatar. I can do Edge of 17. A Flock of Seagulls. I Ran. Oh, Zane wants to do Wannabe by Spice Girls.
Oh, cute.
I'd like to see that. Okay, light blue, dark blue, medium blue.
Light.
What's your favorite? What was your favorite food growing up? What was your favorite food growing up?
Lumpia.
Please explain.
So I lived in the Philippines as a little kid, and basically it's a skinny egg roll. I mean, really, I mean, that's the best way to explain it, right? Over there, you just had to be careful on what was inside.
Zane loves that too. And this just in, Debbie made it home, and she did survive Jamie's not safe for work comment.
I love you, Debbie. I'm sorry.
Lumpia. I can't even type while I'm looking, Audra says. Jonathan likes that too. Pesaghetti? Beth asks, is it a meat pie? Every culture has a version of a meat pie.
Everybody does.
Yes. Okay, we had frozen pepperoni pizza. My favorite food growing up was definitely pizza. We used to have a hometown place, which was wonderful. I would actually make pizza at home. I would put pepperoni and I would chop up like 2 green bell peppers and put it on there. That made me ridiculously happy.
Nice.
So, Paraji, buns filled with ham, bacon, onions, and black pepper, or Debes mana, fruit-flavored cream of wheat mousse. Ooh, yum.
Dog.
Mustard sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So, ooh, love it. And oh, she's opening mail. She's back a little bit in that. So,
oh, I see.
Kraft mac and cheese. So, over the top homemade pizza was fun back then. Yes. Okay. So you have the next question, I believe. Bell peppers ruin everything for me. I bit
Amen.
into a red one as a child, thinking it was an apple.
Ugh. How about light blue? I have 2. You want left or right?
I want the left one.
What was the last park you visited?
Oh, Marjorie said her favorite food was her grandmom's fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. I love those memories. Thank you for
What
sharing.
was the last park I visited? It would probably be Franklin Park, which is just down the way from me. So, and you're talking nature park, not necessarily like an amusement park.
No, it doesn't specify. I'm assuming that if it was amusement, it would say amusement because that's,
Yeah. Okay. Pioneer Park. Love to watch the bison. Forest Park for Annie Bear. What about you, Jamie? What was the last park you visited?
Veterans Park.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I had to meet with the people from the park where we have the vaccine clinic. They have a military jet there installed, and they have a big memorial that my former father-in-law's military brick is in, and then my dad's is in there too. Gives him his dates of service and the foreign theaters that he was at war in, all that good crap. I think that was the last park, and that was in May.
I actually may need to correct that. I was
so do I. Go ahead.
I was in Chillicothe, Ohio, and there was a park there that Madrina and I drove through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that was during my birthday. I was in a state park. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah.
Okay. We have green beans with potatoes, bacon, and onions. For food, we have cottage cheese. Still love it.
Oh yeah.
And
you know what I like? Cottage cheese with everything bagel seasoning.
Yes.
Doberman likes it too.
There's a golf course down the street. Does that count?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. If not, the beach by Lake Erie. Great Smoky Mountains. That's cool. Okay.
All I hear is Smoky Mountain Rain by what? Ronnie Millsap.
Okay. I have 5 middle blue and 2 dark blues.
Dark blue. That's a deeper, isn't it?
Yep.
We'll see.
Top or bottom?
Bottom.
What does your version of heaven look like?
Ooh-wee. My version of heaven is my cousin John sitting with all my animals waiting for me to show up.
Oh, nice.
And we go to the park or the beach or the beachy park. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
Annie said animals.
Mm-hmm.
And Fritos dipped in cottage cheese. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maru's mom used to give me boiled potatoes with cottage cheese and a pat of butter for dinner. Actually, that's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Timmy said, my version of heaven has frozen pepperoni pizza. That's fun. So what does my version of heaven look like? My version of heaven looks like a well-oiled machine where everything works together, fits together, and finds all of the energy workings, and just it's smooth.
Is it bolts and bolts and bolts of fabric as well?
It may be bolts and bolts and bolts of fabric. However, everything works well, and it does not. It's its own power source.
Very
I
nice.
know that's a different visual than what people were expecting, but it's like,
no,
yeah,
it's exactly what I was
together.
expecting.
Oh, of course. We've got definitely reuniting with pets, salt water and Labradors, tropical beach, redwood forests. Yep, past loved ones. Heaven, a more vivid and glorious natural scene with angels, talking animals, singing and dancing, I guess like a Disney musical. Pamela said, same here, Jamie. Those videos that say someone has been waiting for you as you, see a dog running. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's running along. This is just the other day. This dog is running along the beach, and then he turns his head and he's like, holy shit, man. And he makes a beeline for who's got the camera. It was fantastic. And this beautiful music playing. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All of the animals.
Yep. The redwoods. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
I am.
Do you have any beliefs that have changed significantly over time? Do we need to sip since I dropped my card in my coffee? Sip.
Any significant beliefs that have changed over time?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you have any beliefs that have changed significantly over time? Not significant beliefs, just any.
Yes. What about you?
That's a good answer. Yes. And I will say not in a positive way. I think we're sold a bill of goods, at least back in when you grew up, 60s, 70s, 80s, right? So late 60s for me. I'm not sure I'm willing to share. Yeah, no, you don't have to. I'm not going to either.
Nor am I.
But my friend, I'll just segue into this. One of my running friends, she's like the most girly girl put together person, like everything matches. She's just lovely, right? And I wanted her to, when we were running almost exclusively with Disney, I wanted her to come to Disney and do a run with us. Mm-hmm. And she was adamant that she would never, ever go to Disney because they sell you a bill of goods as a little girl that there's always a happily ever after.
Yes.
And she doesn't believe in that. So I had a significant belief change when my cousin died.
Okay.
And that's what I'll say about that. You can kind of infer.
All right.
It. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. J Cat Lady is trying to use a new tablet and can't stand. I wanted for J Cat Lady. This is a good place to try and work with it. We get it. We get it. We're here to support you.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. And by the way, y'all like how I didn't answer the question and Jamie sort of did?
Yeah, I know, right? It's okay.
Yeah. Anya said Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella BS. Yeah, that's why Devin, yeah, Heaven is a Disney movie.
Okay.
Yep. Honor to your dear cousin, Jamie.
Ah, thank you, my darling human. Thank you.
The speakers are wonderful on it. They catch everything, though. Uh-oh. J Cat Lady, can you hear this? What if I actually play the word moist? Okay. So, Jonathan used to believe in the fairness of life, and now I don't believe in that idea, and Linda is the same. Okay, we have one dark blue.
One dark blue. That's all you have left?
No, and I have 5 other medium blues. Bye, Zane.
I love you, Zane. Goodbye. And he's like, and I'm out. Bye-bye.
Oh, we have to remember people are driving. It's like we're asking these questions. So, okay.
Okay. Go for it. Pick one.
We're going to finish this up. Ooh, what does your version of hell look like?
So, synchronicity in cards. It. I don't ever plan on finding out. A dark, vast emptiness.
Complete disconnection.
Mm-hmm.
Isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being with awful people. Beth. Linda has to leave. Bye.
Bye, Linda. Frozen pepperoni pizza?
Timmy is obsessed with frozen pepperoni pizza.
Oh, Julianne, we can help you have a moment.
Well, and here's the thing. That's why Zane left.
Oh.
Sorry, Zane.
Oh.
There you go. Gotcha. Zane doesn't believe in heaven and hell. There you go.
Oh, I love you, Zane. That's lovely.
Yes. Frozen wasteland of loneliness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want frozen pepperoni pizza.
So do I.
I'm like going, Timmy, that's just cruel. So, all right.
Okay. One red, one light blue, one pink.
Ooh, let's do the pink. I don't even need to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, and do I need to play a commercial that's not moist while you get that?
Nope. It's just the doctor answering a question from a little bit ago. This is let's see. Oh, this is a hella awkward and it's fun. It's okay. We can have fun with it. It doesn't have to be literal. How late is too late to show up for a first date? TarotStache vibes.
Maru was asking, what does my shirt say?
I read that.
One of the newest things in the merch store. Mm-hmm. So how late is too late to show up for a first date?
Yep.
10 minutes early is too late. I mean,
20 minutes?
5 minutes.
I would not hang around for 20 minutes, Beth.
Beth is like 20 minutes. Annie has said 20 minutes.
I am like going, we would never date.
Minutes.
We would never date. How good looking are they? Slap. There we go. That's a good one, Debbie.
How tiny are their hands?
If there's communication.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So what do you say?
I said 5 minutes, you know. And yeah, okay, so traffic is a thing. I get it, but you also have a communication device. Timmy said, first date, if you're late, don't bother to show up.
So I'm gonna be with on the Timmy train. I agree. I wouldn't even take a courtesy call or a text, because you should have a level of anticipation and excitement that makes you plan your fucking day. And
which is why I'm like going, if I'm not, I mean, if I'm 10 minutes early, that's late. I want to be 15 minutes early just to get a feel for the place.
Yeah, I would at least. I honestly haven't. I don't show up late to anything unless I am with the BFF boss, and then we're almost late to everything. No offense, I love her, but yeah. Technically, my husband never showed up to our first date. It was snowing, and his windshield wipers didn't work. Exceptions.
And we have if it was beyond their control, if not see you. Yeah.
It would have to be a really good, not in your control. Yeah, life happens. I agree with you, but
yeah. Yeah. Jamie, I don't expect them to have a high level of expectation when I don't. That would be hypocritical of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do not care for being late. So when groups here, Jamie, I'll say this and you will understand it. So when groups consistently start 20 to 30 minutes late, I'm not happy and I no longer want to be part of that group. And you know what I used to do as a trainer? When I would say, okay, yes, oftentimes training, there was, you start soft, you have a start soft time, but things are actually working. After lunch, when, and I said, we're taking a half an hour for lunch, or we're taking 32 minutes for lunch. That's a technique. You actually give a weird time so people have to actually know what it is. And I say, I'm going to reward all of you who have showed up on time by starting on time. Who have shown up on time by starting on time. Then that way, when the late people come in, we all turn and go. So there you go.
Okay.
I have 5.
What do I have? I have too many, but I'll match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'll put the rest for next time. Okay, go.
Do you okay, we'll start. What's the best pickup line you know?
I've heard some pretty wowies in my time, but it's one of those times where you ask me and my brain is blank. But I've had mostly from cowboys when I was doing the rodeo stuff when I was a kid. Those were pretty classic, but I can't remember any of them at the moment.
My best pickup line is, I'd like to buy that book for you, if I may.
Oh. Do they faint dead away?
No, but, one of them actually said yes. Yeah. Did you say rodeo?
I did. Way back in the day. I was in my 20s.
Yeah. I like that. So may I, I'd like to buy that book for you. And if Jeffrey and I were in and we weren't together, but I saw him at a fabric store, I would actually say, can I buy you that entire bolt of fabric? Anyhow.
Snap. Can I buy that piano for you?
There you go.
That'd be Jeffrey. Sorry, when I read the card or heard the card, it was what, kind of pickup line has been used on me, not my pickup line. So that's fine. I don't have any pickup lines because I never fucking used them. So.
Where can I get a really good steak in this part of town? Then you ask if they would go with you. Worked when I was 30 years old.
Oh, that's funny. Good
Okay.
job.
Jonathan has gone weird. The worst pickup line he's received at a bar. Some guy says, I have beer at my place. And my response was,
have a good time.
yeah, that's nice. I don't drink beer. Best pickup line. It was a nice day in Minneapolis after a long winter. I was walking and two guys started singing, "There She Goes," just walking down the street, and they sang it for a long time.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, here you go. How can I help you? There you go. Okay.
All right. 2 reds, light blue, and 2 darks.
Let's do a dark.
Dark. It's not the darkest because I don't have any of those left. Oh, Doberman. Hi, buddy. Which of
Hold
your
on to your
friends?
coffee.
It's in front of me now. I will never forget that for as long as I live. My God. Which of your friends has the coolest job?
Which of my friends have the coolest job? Ooh. I'm thinking, do I have any friends? Well, you run a vet office.
I do.
So that's pretty cool.
You do, and that's who I was gonna say, Kaylee. Anyway, you beat me to it. God damn it.
Gerald, I have the coolest job. I actually think Jeffrey's job is really cool. I just wish it would be less intrusive on his time.
I will say I have one of the coolest jobs. Yesterday, I'm going to share a story. I'm going to not be gross, okay?
Thank you.
But we had a 2-year-old cat come in. Interesting fat belly. She didn't feel good. And it turned out that her gallbladder had gone bad. And when we took it out and weighed it, it weighed 1 pound. She was only a 7-pound cat.
Holy mackerel.
Yep. So.
Holy mackerel. Okay, I have to put this back up. Maru said, I don't remember what he said, but a guy tried hitting on me in the library to cheat on his relationship.
Gross.
Ick.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. My daughter, Marina, she's a musician.
Oh, yeah.
Soon to study divinity.
She has a cool job. I envy the divinity part. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Holy shamoly. Indeed. Wow. Yeah. What you
got? What's an interesting hobby of yours?
Wow. Interest is all in perspective, right?
Yes, I would be curious if Zane's still watching what he would consider an interesting hobby of his. Because I have an answer for Zane, but I don't want to share if he's not okay with
here.
it. Yeah.
I'm being called out, buddy. Are you here?
I'm not calling him out. I'm giving him an opportunity to participate if he wants.
Okay, I'm calling him out. Jeez. Is this the whole porn conversation again?
Yes. I totally want Timmy Raven, if you'd be willing to come on and ask Jamie and I questions for back and forth. Totally cool with that.
Zane's here.
Okay, tarot. So an interesting hobby for Zane, making tarot decks, making decks. So, yeah. I mean, I knit, I paint, but I consider those normal.
Yeah.
He's blanking on his own hobby.
God, there's a hobby I can't share because you guys will just like go, "Oh my god, what?" I will go with Legos.
Oh, Lego. Okay. Is it Lego or Legos? Or
Well,
are
I'm
both of
saying
them
Lego
acceptable?
apostrophe S because I
Okay.
have many.
Yeah.
So it is Lego, but I have Legos.
Do you really? Do you have
Mhm.
no
Taxidermy.
taxidermy?
You are close. You are very, very close.
Mm.
Let me just tell you, I have our clinic cat Noir's cats, or no, Noir's toe in a jar over here.
Because it was lost in a procedure. That was normal.
No, a pit bull bit it off and spit it
Yes,
out.
but it was lost in a procedure. It was lost in something. It wasn't that she did. Yeah. Okay.
I
Anyhow,
didn't take. Are you trying to save us?
I'm trying to save us, but you know
No.
what?
Mm.
Screw it. Cheers.
It's not
Photographing
illegal to
energy,
have a toe, you know.
crochet, needlepoint, paint by numbers. Oh, collecting teeth. Yeah. I remember there was something in a jar.
Do you want to hear a funny story, Kaylee? You like are like spot on today because I just got a text. It was a group text to everybody. A dog lost 13 teeth during a dental, and they all ended up in the dental drain. So she's there and she had to remove all of these teeth. And she's like, I collect the teeth, right? They shouldn't go down in the drain regardless.
Mm,
Anyway, silversmithing, that's awesome.
yes. Ear collection. Is that like ears of corn, Tim?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beth, I have those too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make a
Apparently you
necklace.
share a brain cell and you can make a necklace.
No.
So what was the question again?
Should have
Oh,
known.
what is an interesting hobby of
Yeah, I was gonna
yours?
say you have it.
I have it. What's an interesting what's an interesting hobby of mine? I'm trying to think of something y'all may not know about me.
Y'all.
Y'all may not know about me. Uh, um
Oh, that's cool, Maru. She makes beaded bracelets. I
ooh,
almost,
nice.
what came out of my mouth was she makes beaded breakfast. No, bracelets.
And yes, ears of corn.
Mm-hmm.
I, for a long time back in the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, was collecting um, gay cultural books.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So there you go. Fill
Later,
that
taters.
blank.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I used to make jewelry when I managed a pottery shop. It was
Oh,
fun.
that's cool.
Nice.
All right. One more.
Yes.
All right. This is a funny, and I'm only saying this because it's 1:59 and 22 seconds. And I think that this is hilarious that I would even think that this was a possibility to ask. And I am sure that everyone in chat, if you type one word, you will know. Do I seem like a coffee or tea person, sweetened or unsweetened?
Let's ponder this, everyone.
Mm.
I'm not sure. Beth collected every edition of Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Anya has a vast collection of feathers. I had a summer classes for stained glass and wood carvings. Okay, we have coffee flavored, coffee sweetened, coffee, sweet coffee for both. Beth said Gerald and Jamie are both coffee. Gerald may be black and Jamie likes to add stuff. Andrew said, coffee person here, unsweetened for sure. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee for sure, black. Cream coffee. Flavored coffee with ice cream for your creamer.
Oh, I wish.
I believe it is you're a chocolate orange coffee person.
And you are coffee black.
I am not coffee black. I am coffee cream.
Oh, that's right. You add a little bit.
Actually whole milk, but my coffee is iced.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. Hypnicity said I had a few years of Tickle Me Elmos.
Aww.
I like my coffee and sugar with a splash of coffee. I like my milk and sugar with a splash of coffee. I discovered an amazing coffee house in this really small town in Nebraska. It's like my Hallmark movie dream come true.
That's rad.
Make it happen, Anya. I think you were both sweet tea.
I like me some sweet tea.
I do not like sweet tea. It's just too...
What I do is half and half. So I do half with none and half with the sweetened tea, southern tea, so that it's just right and a lot of ice.
And Andrew said, my friend puts ghee in his coffee. Kind of good, actually. I actually heard putting butter in something like that. Actually, there's something that's actually healthy about that, and I can't remember what it is. So,
Jonathan.
What does that mean?
Jonathan.
All right.
Jonathan.
Next week is a bye week for us, as in a BYE, or
bye. See you next time.
We're not here next week. But on the 22nd at 4 p.m., maybe Timmy Raven would want to come on and ask us some questions. Your choice, Jimmy. Or Timmy. Not trying to force you. Yeah. I'm a tea person, and it's oolong season. It makes your coffee taste more like a cow. Yeah, it's healthy somehow. I don't remember either. Fatty acids, maybe. I don't remember.
Basil
Stop
tea.
the press. I need to tell all of you about my new addiction. Basil tea, fresh basil, and hot water. That was like 3 snorts on that one, Timmy.
Oh, that's
you would have gotten bonus points if she had been, spewing stuff out. Okay. Is it basil or basil?
I think it depends on where you come from.
I agree. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. It's great to spend time with you. Appreciate it. I will also say, make sure that you are subscribed, because you are going to see all of the amazing shows that we are doing. So farewell. Bye.